trying to figure out a passage that completely kills me every time. I think it's because of all the double notes, like getting back into alignment. I'm trying to do all sorts of different practice strategies to figure it out. Throwing the elbow in enough. So it's getting stuck and then you run out of finger room. Still not easy. Wow. It's almost passable. So, both, left, right. Fan of learning a small gesture and then being able to do it backwards to retrace your steps. I always believe if you can't do it backwards, you don't really know the movement. See, for some reason, when I do it in a loop, it's like, doesn't click. So you got diminished. I'll do the middle line staccato. Such a nightmare. Oh, I'm letting go of the left hand earlier than I need to. I was going like that. But actually staying in the key gives more security. Make a note of when to release there. Yeah, that's weird. I'm always going too early. That does help some. Okay. Why? So weird. I get this all the time where it's like you can do it totally smooth at a certain tempo and then you hit a threshold where it's just like everything's gone. And that, to me, that always tells me that you can get away with a lot at a slow tempo with like wrong motions, and then when you realize you can't get faster, it's because you're just using the wrong motion. So you have to kind of almost retrain the whole thing as soon as you realize that. It's like I've realized 100 repetitions with the wrong movement is not going to actually get faster. So that tells me I'm approaching this chord wrong. The fact that I always mess up right there. It's like I first have to pull the arm in. How does this work? Actually, that's what I was missing. Is I'm not pushing it out. Come on. It's very counterintuitive because you're going up and then you push your elbow out. That's what I wasn't doing. It feels so wrong, but so right at the same time. There you go. Wow, that's weird. I think that is what I was missing. Well, that is really nice. And then you have to like whip the hand right back in. Okay, a little slower, do it all in context. now there's this problem of being, I guess, just kind of going to be at a better angle here. Mark Salman, a teacher I studied with, who learned from Horowitz, talks a lot about the elbow and the hand alignment, how they're always opposites. So like if your hand is pointed to the left, your elbow is pointed to the right. Like that. Or vice versa. If the hand is pointing to the right and your elbow is in, and he's like, you can't physically change that, but just being aware of it sometimes can help you to move that much more confidently. Like I was kind of just splatting here. But when I bring my elbow out, I get a better support of the fingers. Again, it's backwards because I'm coming left, but my elbow has to come out to the right in order to get it. I think that's what makes Rock 3 so hard. It's like, not the number of notes, but that there are a lot of really unusual positions, even for a big-handed pianist, where you have to move in ways that just feel really counterintuitive. And it's like, once you get it, but there's just so many moments in this concerto where it just, you're convinced you're doing it wrong when you first try it. So anyway. Like that. I so want to pull the hand in, but that's what's messing up my pinky. It's not getting the support it needs with the elbow. Super weird. Okay, here we go again. Okay, see, that is actually so comfortable, but so weird. I don't know how that works. Wow. Okay, well there's it for now. It's not full tempo. I feel like nobody's probably watching this. Oh, 9 watching. Okay, let's see some of these comments. Oh wait, there's another live channel. Are you serious? I'm just watching this. Oh hey, Human David. Nice. I don't know any of the rest of you, but I know Human David. Anyway, I'm practicing Rock 3. But somebody put in the comments, I'll check it out in a few minutes, who else is playing Rock 3 right now? Especially live. I'm surprised. I was not going to do this, but if you've been following me recently, you probably saw my performance and then I'm getting back into the habit of practice. And somebody in the comments was like, you should post streams of your practice. I'm like, that sounds humiliating, but I'm going to do it. Maybe 3 people will actually benefit from that, but here we go. I'm actually almost done. I'm wrapping up here, but in any case, I'll do a few more minutes. Okay. Wow, that is, I really got to get used to that. I'm a huge fan of just like small chunks, really looping it, and even exaggerating it. Like, I'll probably only bring my elbow out that much. But I'm doing it that much for practice till I get used to it. Because it's so unusual. One thing I learned from Josh Wright is like to probably coming through. Oh, the poster on the wall, it's just a bunch of composers. I don't know if I can really. Brahms, Mendelssohn, Tchaikovsky. I work in a garage, so like kind of just wanted something that wasn't dead wall space. It's not my favorite poster. It's better than nothing. Oh, Born to Rock. I feel like I've heard of that channel. I'm not sure I've ever actually ever watched that. Something wrong with your piano. It's probably my iPhone speakers. If something sounds wrong, I don't know. The piano's in really good condition right now, actually. But well, I mean, it's a little out of tune because I can only afford to do it like twice a year. But whatever. Okay. Oh, this passage just kills me. I also kind of have a mental limit where I go like, I know what to keep doing, but I put a pause like while I'm ahead. I know if I keep going on the same thing, it's just going to get worse. Gonna put a few reps into this waltz section, see how we can develop that. I always start right on the problem. I never start from the beginning of the section, so. Okay, that's not a problem. If I get something good, I don't repeat it. I do make it harder somehow, so a little faster. Okay, a little faster. It's really risky at the end. I don't know why I feel like I'm going to miss that. It's like I'm getting it, but you ever have that feeling where you're like, you're playing the right notes, but you feel like you're an eighth of an inch from failing? I don't know why that happens. I kind of know why that happens, but I'm just going to try a different fingering. I think it's the pinky to pinky security. Wait, I do know what's going on. Okay, I was overshooting. So it's like I was getting the key, but I've talked about this in videos. Like you gotta land in the middle of the key, middle of the nail, middle of the key, not like on the side or something. I think that's all that was going on. Oh yeah, definitely. My muscle memory is taking me farther than I should go. I gotta get used to that new fingering. Okay, okay. Oh, that's the problem. I'm setting it up wrong. I was missing a move to prepare the left hand. It was like, watch out for that. If one hand is like kind of still or dead for a while, it'll often like start tense the next time it plays. Like you have like 6 notes in the right hand here, and the left hand like kind of forgot what it's supposed to do. So it was right here. I was like freezing when it has 5 notes off. And then I'm like jamming the next note. So just be aware of your movement while you're not playing. That's definitely it. So close. It's weird. I keep wanting to change my fingering. It's weird how to figure that out. Yeah, that is the best. Okay. So close. So close. I don't like how much that's coming out as an accent. So I'm going to try and play that pianissimo and then we'll accent everything else just to kind of counteract it. So we're going to go. go. And then you can like, once you can hear that and you gain control over it, you have a smoother attention to it. So much of technique is not actually fingers, it's just your listening. Whether or not you're actually listening for the right thing. So. Oh, that's hard. Just a little past my threshold right now. Gonna back up one. That's a risky move. I bet Rachmaninoff played this with one hand. I can't reach that. Nobody really can. Okay, another thing that I think is going on is like when it's this high, you can't really hear legato. It's because it's just everything's really clattery. So I often like to bring things 2 or 3 octaves lower just to hear the smoothness of it better. So. Like that continuity there. That's cool. Maybe an octave higher. And then regular. It's getting so close. So no, it's like it's not quite. I always freeze right there. I'm gonna mark a star for that. My rule: if something continually goes wrong, don't beat your head over it. Mark a star so that you know it needs to have attention the next time you practice. I could work that out right now and go slower, but I'm wrapping up for the day. So, especially when you can't solve it that day, write it in your music. It's so much better if you just get it taken care of on the fly, but when you don't have time, you know, a lot of people will waste time by like, that's their biggest problem right here, and they go back to here the next day as if they like need to work on all that, when in reality it was like 4 or 5 or 10 measures into the section where they really had trouble. So I try to like mark it so that tomorrow I pick up where I left off today, instead of like have to spend the first 5 or 10 minutes just figuring out what to focus on. So you kind of like save, it compounds every day. You save time. So anyway, Aaron out. I'll read the comments for 2 seconds. Let's see. Wish you had a garage to work in. Yeah, I mean, I honestly kind of like it. It's not like the best visual, but I like the privacy for sure. Yeah, you're welcome, Daniel, if you're still here. Motivating, because the detailed text work that discourages lazy people from practicing. Oh, yeah. We all have to work in great detail for sure. That movement with the right hand is nice. I'm not sure what you're talking about, but... What's written on the sheet next to the sheet music? A performance plan. Oh, that's actually, you guys get a secret on one of my next long form videos. I'm going to talk about memory and how you should be writing your music out from memory as a tool of learning it. So you just got the advice already. This was Debussy, Les Collants d'un Capri. And this is a Ligeti etude. And this was from years ago, but these were things I did by hand from memory to try and see how well I had internalized the score. And then you like go back and you scribble out stuff that was inaccurate, or you make notes on like, oh, I didn't know this part or whatever. I think I got that trick from Garrick Olson, if I remember right, but I can't even remember now. It's definitely something I've used many, many times. Here's a great example too of Beethoven Third Piano Concerto. I wrote the third movement out from memory.
And this was my second attempt, I think. You could see how many things I scribbled out because I was like, oh, I missed that dynamic, or I missed the voicing or the articulation, or that's the wrong accompaniment. And then I did the whole thing again after I studied it, and you could see I make significantly less errors, like that, and that. But it's like already so much better. And for me, that's a huge part of how you memorize is you just like, you're going to completely mess it up the first time, but in trying, you see what you do and you don't know, and then you can go back and just completely, kind of have much more clarity on what you can do. Let's see if I can play some of this with my handwritten notes. It's been a long time since I played this, but oh gosh, maybe not. That does not look right. Yeah, maybe not. I want to warm up before I do that. But in any case, it's a fun tool. It's definitely really helpful. That video will probably come out in like 2 weeks, maybe 3. So in any case, oh, Dante, look at you. Dante, tell everybody why they need to join Key Learners Piano Club in the chat. He's one of the members in my private club community online. And can I flip this? There we go. Hi, everyone. Dante's awesome. He's learning the Mazeppa etude right now, and we're working through that. So anyways, good stuff. Well, good to see you all. I'm going to start doing this every night from here on out. I mean, within reason. I'm sure there's a few days I won't be on here, but yeah, just letting you guys know. So trying to actually get down the second movement of Rock 3 from beginning to end by memory, under control, in the next 3 weeks. So there we go. All right, friends. I will talk to you all soon. And, okay. Dante says, you'll learn a lot. I'm seeing improvement faster than I expected. Awesome. If you guys haven't heard about my Key Learners Piano Club, go to petitpianomastery.com/KLPC. And you can learn all about it and see what we do there and, everything. You can get a 7-day free trial too. So you're not out anything. All right, friends. Talk to you soon. See you tomorrow.